Awesome. Good afternoon. We are Emmet County Recycling, and this is our vision for a model of sustainability for our compost operations. I'm Ashley McMurray, the Grants and Resources Coordinator for Emmet County Recycling, and with me today I have Andy Tolsdorf, our Director. So, as a municipality, our program has flourished for the last 30 years and is a recognized leader for the state. We operate a material recovery facility, a waste transfer station, and a yard waste and food scrap facility. To date, our commercial food scrap collection program has diverted over 4 million pounds from the landfill. We are poised to begin taking the next steps with our compost operation as material management plans are developed throughout the state and to meet the governor's climate action goals. Our food scrap collection program now serves over 40 businesses and diverts over 600,000 pounds annually. We've offered the commercial services since 2015, and now our residents want it. The food scraps collected through this program are combined with the yard waste and made into compost at our facility. Emmet County's homegrown compost can be purchased at the Pleasant View Road drop-off center, either by the bag, the yard, or in bulk volumes. Our finished product is a high-quality compost that's independently lab tested. For instance, if you look at the potatoes on the left, which is grown in soil amended with our compost, compared to the potatoes grown in the right, which were planted 2 weeks, not just 1, but 2 weeks before the potatoes on the left and didn't use our compost, I think it's a very clear indication of the quality of our compost. Our finished product is sold to the local landscapers, residents, farmers, and to local municipalities for road construction, erosion control, and other projects. Commercial services are offered in the Petoskey and Harbor Springs areas. The cost to participate in the program is an $8 per cart pickup fee. It can be adjusted to meet season demands and save customers money in the off-season. There's an additional $50 participation fee charged annually for the maintenance of the carts.
We are making adjustments to our current business model. Through recently awarded U.S. Economic Development Administration, or EDA funding, we will be taking a deeper dive into our associated costs and how we can make the program more efficient. Previous studies have shown that we need to invest in capital in order to bring in more material, which will provide us with added revenues from sales of our compost. The planned solutions aim to reduce labor costs of the program to make it more sustainable. Built into our 2025 budget are grant matches for capital improvements to our compost pad and increased rates for yard waste disposal, commercial collection, and finished compost. Through Flows, we have hired an operator, created an operational calendar, and drafted a scope for the next 3 phases. Phases 1, 2, and 3 will be undertaken starting in July and be funded by the EDA. Phase 1 includes short-term site refinements. This includes turning, screening, and grinding operations, evaluation of bulk delivery, and site improvement for water management. Phase 2 includes the cost analysis, which is assessing route density, preparing a rate sheet that enables the program to cover our costs, and evaluating opportunities for capital funding. Phase 3 will be long-term site improvements, which are exploring the integration of upgraded technology, potentially aerated static piles, capital improvements, a detailed multi-year cost analysis, regulatory evaluations, and marketing plan for additional material. And finally, Phase 4 will be our residential pilot program for food scrap collection. To address our current model needs, we plan on setting tip fees at local market rates for commercial collection and increasing the rates for the sale of compost and yard waste drop-off fees. Once phases 1 through 3 are completed, we'll be ready for a pilot residential collection program. We will follow our current model used for curbside recycling collection, where municipalities pay for the residential services. We do have verbal agreements with the City of Harbor Springs to pilot residential food scrap collection. There are 0 communities in Emmet County or the surrounding communities that have residential food scrap collection access. Food waste isn't going anywhere, and what's ending up in the landfill is the lowest hanging fruit to materials management planning and meeting Michigan's climate action goals. Our strategic focus as a result of this project is towards closing the gap on access to residential food scrap recovery options. Our goal is to create a replicable model that can be scaled to any community. We know our residents want food scrap collection, and with your help and capital improvements, we can make this happen and have a lasting impact in our community. ECR is in need of funding for Phase 3 to redesign and redevelop our compost pad to get us to Phase 4, which is residential food scrap collection in the city of Harbor Springs. We want to continue being leaders in waste diversion, and we want our community to be the example for what that looks like. Help us pave the way for others. Thank you.